What's up guys, today I'll be showing you guys the best team for every starter in that region. Starting off with Charizard is Charizard. It's gonna be Charizard. The best team for Charizard is Charizard, Raichu, Lapras, Snorlax because he's pretty strong, Nidoking, yes, Nidoking, Alakazam, yes, Alakazam. This is like the entire team as before, but next is Blastoise, best team. Yeah, Blastoise best team. It's pretty sick having Blastoise, but gosh dang it, to it be glitchy. Blastoise, then is Jolteon. I didn't want to put Raichu again, so I put Jolteon. And Jolteon is a pretty cool Pokemon. Next is Vileplume. Vileplume, you need a grass type Pokemon, and I think Vileplume is the best if you don't choose Venusaur. Next is Arcanine. Arcanine is one of the best fire type Pokemon in Kanto, not including Charizard, because if you don't pick Charizard, that means Arcanine is definitely the best fire type Pokemon. Next is Primeape. Primeape is one of the strongest Pokemon, and you want a fighting type Pokemon, then you can do it. Dodrio. I think Dodrio has the highest stat out of all the birds in Kanto, and Blastoise needs it. Blastoise needs this. Need it. Next is Venusaur. Venusaur. It's the best starter. Pretty sure, I don't know. Next is Gengar. We need to try Gengar. Gengar is pretty good. Pidgeot, to be frank, Pidgeot is one of the best flying Pokemons in Kanto. Ninetales, or Arcanine, any of them you can pick, but I just took Ninetales. Next is Slowbro. Slowbro is cause it's Slowbro, and obviously it's going to be in this team. Next is Magneton. Magneton is pretty strong, and it's also a part steel type, and in Pokemon other than Leaf Green and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, that's why. Next is the best Pokemon team for Typhlosion. Now we have went to so the best Pokemon team for Typhlosion is Typhlosion, obviously. Scizor, Tyranitar. Tyranitar is a Zurala, so it's pretty strong. Next is Ampharos, because Ampharos is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. Poliwrath, because Poliwrath is early and it's pretty strong, and you need a fighting type Pokemon, and you also need a water type Pokemon. Next is Bellossom. Bellossom is one of the best grass type Pokemon. You could use Vileplume if you wanted to, but the thing about Vileplume is getting stones is very rare, so that is why. Next is the best team for Ferligator. The best team for Ferligator is Ferligator, obviously. Crobat is a pretty strong Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure the second best flyer in the entire game. Next is Heracross. Heracross is pretty strong. Next you got your Dragonite. Dragonite is a pretty strong Pokemon, and you probably get it in like 3 places. Next is Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime might look weak, but it's actually pretty strong. Mr. Mime is a very strong Pokemon. Next is Ambipom. Don't regret using Ambipom. It's one of the strongest Pokemon. But change your Pokemon into something else if you're playing Pokemon Silver, Gold, or Crystal. But I'm not sure what Pokemon to change it, but just change it. Next is Meganium's best team. Meganium's best team leads with Meganium, obviously. Next you have like Meganium, and then Fearow. This is not regular Fearow. This is Kenya the Fearow. You get Kenya the Fearow from a person that you need to deliver the Kenya Fearow. But you just take it away from him and steal the thing, and boom, you now have Kenya the Fearow. Next is Giraffe. Giraffe might look weak, but just you to know it's good, especially with this 2 typing, more being normal and psychic. It's very strong with normal and psychic. Gyarados, this is not no regular Gyarados, okay? This is not no regular Gyarados. This is shiny Gyarados. Just you guys know, this is shiny Gyarados. Well, it might look like it's a regular Gyarados, but it's a shiny Gyarados, not a regular Gyarados. Next you have Umbreon. Cause you can't Mega Evolve in any of the games, you don't have a Dark type Pokemon, so we just put Umbreon. Next is Steelix. You need a Steel type Pokemon. Steel and Fighting type Pokemon are really OP in this generation, so you need them. So I put 6 in it, obviously. Next is the best team for Sceptile. First we have the Pokemon called Sceptile. I don't know if I should be explaining this, but obviously I should be. But come on, we have a flipping Sceptile. But what else Pokemon am I going to choose if not Sceptile? Like what? Like it feels like dumb. But yeah, Sceptile. Next is Crobat. It's definitely the best flyer out of them all, but it has the best. But the other Pokemon with the best stat are all like legendary Pokemon, and I don't really like using legendary Pokemon, and probably you, cause the other Pokemon are definitely legendary, cause the other Pokemon that beyond with Crobat is a Rayquaza, but it's also level 70, so I don't know how Crobat, which you probably get in a lower level, is gonna be a flipping Rayquaza that's like level 70. Next is Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a pretty strong Pokemon, and I've seen this because of my Pokemon Sapphire Let's Play. Next is Manectric. Manectric is a very OP Pokemon, and it's really strong. It's like one of the best Pokemons there. Next is Samurott. Samurott is a very strong fire type Pokemon, definitely better than Torkoal, and it's really good, especially with its 2 typing. Next is Sharpedo. It's one of the best water type Pokemon. Definitely under Swampert. But come on, it's Swampert. Next is Blazkien's best team. Blazkien's best team is about to be Blazkien. Yes, the starter is Blazkien, obviously. Manectric is pretty strong, as I told. Gyarados, this time switching Sharpedo with Gyarados, because obviously we're gonna switch Sharpedo with Gyarados. It's way stronger, definitely. But not way stronger, but okay. Swallow. I didn't want to add Crobat against Swallow. Next is Absol. Absol is a pretty strong Pokemon, and I added it because it's pretty strong. Next is Slacking. This guy's a literal legendary Pokemon, guys. This guy's a literal legendary Pokemon. Why not use a legendary Pokemon that's not classified as a legendary Pokemon, but has a stat of a legendary Pokemon? We can use this too. Next is the best team for Swampert, but this is mostly reliable or whatever you think about it, but this is the best team for Swampert. And as you can see, the best team for Swampert is obviously Swampert, because it makes way more sense. Next is Manectric, because again, Manectric is OP. And then you got Camelot, and as you know, Camelot is also OP, really strong Pokemon. And next is Crobat. Again, Crobat is really strong, and yeah, it's in the list. Next is Breloom. Breloom is a really strong Pokemon in having a grass fighting type. Next is Hariyama. Hariyama is one of the strongest Pokemon you can get, and Booyah on this list, obviously. Next, we need to classify the type Torterra. But Torterra might not be the strongest Pokemon. Best starter, definitely not the best starter, 100% not the best starter. It's still pretty strong, to be honest. Next, you got Togekiss. Torterra and Togekiss have like a good power to beat other Pokemon in the league. And then next, you got Jolteon. Is one of the strongest Pokemon, but making it Platinum, I'm taking the Platinum Dex, not the Diamond and Pearl Dex. That means we have to be very low on a lot of Pokemon. So not Diamond and Pearl Dex, Platinum Dex. Gastrodon, I'm just putting in Wet Sea. You can put it in EC or Wet Sea, whatever you want. Next is Houndoom. Houndoom is a really strong Pokemon. Probably like the second best fire type Pokemon in the second best fire Pokemon in that you can get, second best fire type Pokemon that you can get in Sinnoh. And then you got Mammoth. We need a lot of Pokemon that can outspeed it and beat Cynthia's Garchomp, because Cynthia's Garchomp is a flipping pain. If you don't outspeed and kill that Garchomp, faint that Garchomp, your entire team is gonna flipping lose to her, to Garchomp. Next you got Infernape, the best starter 100%. Staraptor, the best flyer ever in the game. Staraptor. Next you got Luxray. Luxray is a pretty cool Pokemon. Wish we is better and stronger, and wish we get a Mega Evolution. It gets a Mega Evolution and becomes a Dark type Pokemon when Mega Balls. Yeah, just stick it out. Names. Flozel. Flozel is our next Pokemon 100%. Next is Lucario, which is our next Pokemon. And then Weavile is pretty strong. And we still need to take care of the Garchomp. And I'm still finding a way to beat that Garchomp. But that Garchomp can ruin your day if you don't beat it. Next is Empoleon. Empoleon is also quite effective against this, quite weak to it. Because the thing is, it can learn Ice type moves. So if you use the Ice type move on Garchomp, it's probably gonna survive. And if it doesn't, then you can live and beat it. But the thing is, if it does, then you can beat your Empoleon. That's how it works. Next is Gliscor. I already chose Staraptor and Togekiss, so the next best is Gliscor. Next we got Magmortar. Magmortar is a pretty strong Pokemon. Next is Electivire. Electivire is a pretty strong Pokemon. Roseate, you need a grass type Pokemon to help you. Next is Porygon Z. Porygon Z is a pretty cool Pokemon. And yeah, next. Next is Serperior. Serperior. I mostly think this Pokemon is Superior, but no, it's just Serperior. Really confusing. First is Serperior, your starter, obviously. Next you got Simple. Well, people mostly think the monkeys are really bad and weak, but the thing is they're not that bad, to be honest. Especially Simple. Serperior, you can get the starter. You can get a Pokemon really early on that has the Pokemon that the elemental you have weak to. So because Snipe is weak to fire, you'll 100% get a Simple unless you hack the game. Next is Darmanitan. Darmanitan is a really strong fire type Pokemon and definitely the best Unova Pokemon, best Unova fire type Pokemon. Next is Crocodile. Crocodile is one of the best ground type Pokemon and probably one of the best dark type Pokemon and ground type Pokemon. Obviously, some people love it, just you to know. Next is Okay, whatever this Pokemon name is, but this Pokemon is really, really strong. So we are putting in this team. Next is Scrafty. Scrafty is pretty strong and we need it. And it's a dog fighting type Pokemon, which is a pretty strong typing if you ask me. Next is Samurott. And Samurott is definitely the best starter, 100%. And so let's talk about Samurott. Samurott as his best starter, 100%. Darmanitan as his second member because it's the best fire type and it does a lot. Excadrill is pretty strong, but it's probably the best ground type Pokemon under Crocodile. Definitely Crocodile is better than Excadrill, but I think Excadrill is the second best. Next is Libani. With the grass or bug type Pokemon, here you can easily take out Pokemon easily. Next you got Scrafty. Scrafty is one of the most strongest Pokemon and as I told, Dark Fighting type is a pretty OP type. Next you got this Pokemon again, which is also a pretty strong Pokemon and that's why it's in this list, because why else would it be in this list? Now finally we have reached Kalos. It's not my favorite region, just so you know. My favorite region is Gen 4, not Kalos. Next, Greninja. First, Greninja. So Greninja will be Greninja as the starter. Charizard as your second starter. Because Greninja and Charizard are definitely the best fit here. Obviously. Next you got Lucario, which is definitely one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. Next you got Golgut, which is pretty strong. Alolas, because Alolas is a pretty strong Pokemon. Sylveon, which is also a pretty strong Pokemon. And my best team for Kalos got like a lot of views. So we have to assume this one will also get a lot of views, and people will probably try to do something else. Next is the best team for Kalos, Chesnaught edition. And then you got Chesnaught for his reason. It's pretty strong. No? Next you got Blastoise. Blastoise is definitely the best starter with Chesnaught. Next you got Pangoro. Pangoro is one of the best starter ever. Well, not starter, it's not starter. No, don't listen to me, it's not starter. Next is Talonflame. Without Charizard, we can't put Charizard in this list. So we put Talonflame, which is definitely the second best fire type in the game. Well, Kalos. In the game. Kalos game. Which is Talonflame. The second best. Next you got Rappless. Rappless is a pretty cool Pokemon and you get it really early on. Next is Gigalith. Gigalith I didn't include it in any of the Unova team, and I felt like Gigalith needs some more love, and it's a pretty strong Pokemon. Especially in defense, I'm pretty sure. Because defense is always rock and steel type Pokemon's main goal. Like steel and rock type Pokemons love defense. They love it. Next is the best team for Kalos Delphox edition, which is Delphox, Venusaur, because Delphox and Venusaur is the most. Aegis Slash, don't underestimate this thing. This thing is very strong with both of his forms. Alolas is also a pretty strong Pokemon. Halucha is even a very strong Pokemon, not an even stronger Pokemon. Next you got Lapras. Lapras is a very strong Pokemon, as I told before. It's one of the best Pokemon you can use, and you're this in the team. Next is the Galar region. Finally, we have arrived to the last region right now. Yes, the last region right now. As you can see the date right here. And as you can know, at that point, this is the best Pokemon. Well, this is the best starter in Galar. Not the best Pokemon, the best starter in Galar. Next you got Corviknight. Being a steel flying type, he's a pretty strong type. Because being steel and flying, you're pretty much a strong Pokemon now. Obstagoon is a very strong Pokemon. And we need it in our team. Okay, whatever this Pokemon is, it's a pretty strong Pokemon and it's really strong. So we put it in our team because it's a pretty strong Pokemon and it's a pretty cool Pokemon. Next is Toxicity. You can put any of the Toxicity form because they're pretty much the same. But I have to say the Amped form is definitely better than the other form. Because I think the Amped form is better than the other form and so does others. Next is Aitwin. Psychic and Fire type is a pretty OP type. That's all I can say. Okay. And it's a pretty cool Pokemon and it's really strong. Next is the best team for Kalos Rillaboom Pokemon. And as you can see, we have Rillaboom as a starter, obviously. Next you got Scotch, it's a firebug type Pokemon, and you know about Cinderace, can stick torch. Being a firebug type Pokemon will be very useful. But Sketvita is back in this team, and it's a pretty strong Pokemon like I told before. Lucario, being a fighting steel type Pokemon, can easily crush those fairy type Pokemons and even other Pokemons that it is super effective against. It's a really strong Pokemon. Next to Snorlax. You can pretty much learn every move in the game. So we have it in our team. And it's a pretty strong Pokemon, just you to know. Gym Sorrow is a dark